Hey guys, welcome back. A little impromptu video here. It's about 1:30 in the morning. I'm just kind of can't sleep. I'm like, what am I going to do for a video next and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm going to review. I'm doing a lot of reviews lately. So anyways, I'll just get up here and we'll see if we can find something in the video room, take a peek and see what we can find here. So,
how about Blood Rage?
I'm in. Shatsushima, what are you doing under my bed?
I want to do a review.
All right. At 1:30 in the morning. Let's do it. Blood Rage it is. Let's get to it. All right, guys. So a little bit surprised here to see him laying underneath my bed, but I'm always down for a good VHS Blu-ray slasher review, so let's get to it. Blood Rage it is, apparently.
Blood Rage. Couldn't wait. Had to wake you up.
It's okay. It's worth it. It's not cranberry sauce, guys. This is also known as Nightmare at Shadow Woods and Slasher. Slasher's kind of generic title. I always like that Nightmare at Shadow Woods title. For me, the Shadow Woods is the apartment complex that takes place, and I really dig this complex. Like, I've lived in apartment complexes like that, not with slashing going on, thankfully, but very cool. It's, kind of 80s vibe, and just it's just kind of open, and it's got the kind of forest backdrop, kind of Shadow Woods or whatever. It's just it's really really rad, and
and the hair and everything. Yeah. You really get thrown back into that time.
You do, and this thing was shot in '83, but released in '87, so. Kind of like Satan's Blade and some of these other ones, they're shot earlier and then they're released like 4 years later. So it was kind of mid-slasher cycle, but it kind of released later in a cycle. And that opening, I guess we'll start there. That opening is so nostalgic. The drive-in, the cars coming in and the guy walking through grabbing his stuff from the concession, And
it was great. It just felt like you were there. I remember doing that all the time.
Yeah. And it almost looked like they just shot this.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't set up or anything. It was just kind of like they were just wandering through with the camera. Like it's very natural.
Yeah,
and it just
gets you right into the movie right away.
Yeah,
it's true.
And that's basically where it starts off. Is you've got Todd and Terry, these two little brothers, but basically much like us when we were kids. You're at the drive-in, you're in the back seat with the blanket, and your parents are in the front seat, or your boyfriend, or your mom's boyfriend, and stuff. And these two kids kind of sneak out. They're supposed to be sleeping. They sneak out, and one of them goes off. I mean, I guess we'll give a few spoilers. And one of these guys ends up killing a random person there. I think
he was kind of peeping toming around the cars, and then he just ended up killing him.
Yeah,
he was like quite a shock.
Yeah,
because you're not expecting that.
No. Yeah, and so and everybody starts gathering around. Oh my God, and then the kid.
Blames his brother.
Yeah, hands on the knife, rubs blood on him, and says, basically, "Here, pal, you're stuck with this now." And then and then the mother comes and goes, "Oh, Terry, are you okay?" or whatever it is, and and Todd is gets sent away to an institution for years and stuff, and it sort of starts from there.
Yep, exactly right. 20 years later, or something.
Yeah,
maybe not quite that much, but
I think, or wasn't there something like? It wasn't 10. Yeah, no, it was 20. I can't remember.
Something like this. Yeah. But anyway, some time has passed.
Yes.
And
10 years later.
Yeah. Oh, 10. Okay.
I don't know how. Because these guys look like they're old. Yeah, 10 years later.
Okay. 10 it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then basically Todd, the one who's in the institution, gets out, and everybody thinks he's the killer, and so everybody's freaking out. Stay away from Todd. Stay away from Todd. When it's actually Terry that they got to worry about. And I love the thing I love about this movie is I love a good story. Right? You got to have the slasher, like the kills and everything, but without a story, I'm kind of lost. This was very cool, very cool, and especially the way the ending played out too. It was almost like it was sad.
Yeah, well,
it was sad.
That's yeah.
So very interesting show. I loved it.
And maybe we revisit the ending here in a minute because it's worth really delving into. I think.
It is.
But basically, Terry, the one that's been free for 10 years or what have you, kind of becomes unhinged, I guess, because his brother's been released, and he just kind of, this whole thing, and so you readily see who the killer is. Obviously, neither one of these guys wears a mask.
Nope.
And again, I like masks, but in this one it works. Because you've got these two kind of guys playing off each other, and you're kind of, and obviously it's the same actor playing both characters. Yeah. So there are times when you're like, wait a minute, is this Terry or is this Todd?
Yeah.
But the kills are ridiculous in this thing, like ridiculously good, like just like over the top gore that for this kind of movie you probably didn't even need to have, but like we're talking like like mutilator effect kind of gore, where there's like limbs being severed, and you see the hand sitting there with like
twitching
with a soda can in it and stuff.
Yeah.
And just, there's some beheadings in there or something like that. Yeah.
There is.
And stuff. So, and like torsos being severed completely and like half the body laying on the ground over here. And then, this kind of stuff. So, really, really cool. And it doesn't take a long time in this one. There's not a lot of setup. The story's kind of set up quickly. There's not a lot of time takes place before we start seeing a lot of hacking and slashing, which is good.
Didn't need the character development. You knew the main players.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right from the beginning, right? From that little setup at the drive-in.
Yeah.
So, it had a great pace overall. The two brothers are definitely a unique concept, and I really like this apartment setting.
It was good. It was good.
It was well done.
It was kind of reminding me like the Three's Company kind of.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Right?
Yeah,
So it's like,
Yeah.
So, familiar, I think.
That's actually, and it takes place at Thanksgiving, so that's like this whole, Terry, when he's killing people and you see the blood, and he's like, oh, it's
that's not cranberry sauce.
Yeah, so he's always saying that. So, there's a scene where they're all sitting around having Thanksgiving dinner, and so, I mean, it's a great, this is perfect timing. Great Thanksgiving film to watch with your family.
Yep.
Chuck and I, make sure you're getting the unrated version so you see all the gore.
It's better.
Throw it on after dinner,
Yep.
A little piece of pumpkin pie, we'll watch a little Blood Rage.
Exactly. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, and there's the old VHS. This one was put out by Prism.
Mm-hmm.
1987. Yeah, it even says on the back, 83 film, but it's released in 86, 87. So this is 87 minutes. This is rated R cut. I believe this one's... Well, I don't know why this one says 82. I don't know what's happened there. But anyway, that's the old VHS Prism cover.
Yep.
And, if you pick up the Blu-ray, this is another Arrow release. I like their stuff. They do a lot of, put a lot of extras on here.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new transfer, interview with producers and actresses, Double Jeopardy interview with actor Mark Soper, Jeez Louise, an interview with actress Louise Lasser, where was she from?
She was in a show called Mary Hartman. It was like a comedy soap opera in like the late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, it was a pretty big show.
Yeah.
My mom used to watch it.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Return to Shadow Woods featurette, some 3 minutes with Ted Raimi, and Ted Raimi is in this. He's the you see this little quick scene at the beginning when the guy's in the drive-in, and this was actually his first acting part ever. He couldn't get a job. It tells you about in this 3-minute segment. He couldn't get a job, and he finally said, after a year, if I don't get a job, I'm going to come back home. And he finally got this little part in this movie. And basically, he's a condom salesman in the drive-in theater washroom. So the guys come in, and they hand him a couple bucks, and you head back to the movie there with your chick or whatever, right? So, yeah, pretty good overall Blu-ray release. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, guys, Blood Rage, Nightmare at Shadow Woods, slasher. Definitely worth your time.
Great show. Oh, the premise is great. You'll love it.
Really, really good.
Yep.
Really good kills and everything. So.
And you'll feel really sad at the end.
Oh yeah, we're gonna touch on that real quick.
Okay, go for it.
No, you were gonna say something at the end.
Well, I love again, this is a spoiler, of course. I love the ending because basically Terry and Todd meet, right? So you're gonna have this. I don't know. We're gonna finally settle this moment with them. Yeah. And Terry ends up framing him again.
Yeah.
And he's going to the psycho hospital again.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's almost like Intruder we talked about a while ago, in that it's the twist ending you never see.
Yeah.
Like they get arrested, or you know what I mean? Like the hero actually gets arrested.
Yeah, and this one's, it's kind of a downbeat ending too. And like you say, he's going back again, and it's kind of sad.
And you see the look on his face. It's like when he realizes, because like, oh man, it's literally like, oh. It's great. That was a good moment. It was funny.
Yeah, it's a good one. So I hope you guys enjoyed that review. Check it out for sure. Thanksgiving and stuff. Watch this thing for sure.
Good movie.
Check it out. Leave us some comments below what you guys think, or if you've seen the unrated version, or if it was Slasher, Nightmare Shadow Woods, or whatever. Please do subscribe. Greatly appreciate it, and we will catch you guys on the next one. And don't be hiding under my bed anymore.
All right.
Talk to you guys later. Thanks.
Bye.